Okay, in CorelDraw, quick tips. Alright, if you have multiple objects drawn, including some that are behind others, of course when they're just, if you hold Shift or Alt, the Alt key, you can select objects that are behind other objects. Okay, and Control Q, converts an object to curves. And you can press S. I've got it set up specially where you can press S to go into line mode. And if you press spacebar, you'll go toggle between two keys, the pick tool and the shift key. And I have added the pick tool to a lot of your menus again, just like I used to. See the other videos for how I did it. Now, you'll select all that, all the nodes. You can add nodes or subtract nodes. Well, that always tends to delete all of them, but you can basically delete a node with that key. So and you got the ability to, if you hold, if you're drawing out a circle of select nodes, you press Alt and it turns you into this mode, so instead of a rectangle. Now you do have various options to align nodes. You can go into elastic mode, which is interesting, especially with like spirals and stuff. Now another thing I want to show you real quick is a 2-point line tool. That's the one where you can actually draw like that, or draw tangents to curves between two objects. Like so. And to bring up your dynamic guides, which are for like drawing boxes, for example. I could just hit D and that'll bring up my dynamic guide, so I can do alignments like that. So again, I can pull a circle, but I can align it with that node by selecting or dragging over it. So then I'm going to show you this the Smart Fill tool, which actually allows you to kind of select regions of multiple objects. And here's where you set your color, by the way. So you can go fill those objects independently. And what that does, hitting my shift key, what that does is that actually creates separate little objects when you do that. And then you do have your dynamic fill tool, which is good for like I said, selecting colors and putting another node in it. Like so. And Alt Z, will Alt Z will turn on and off your snap to objects. So as you can see, and pressing S, pressing S will get you into your mode where you can stretch out text and so forth, control the kerning, and holding shift while you do it will actually control the spacing between words.